Here I am Rathod Khushbu from Param Guru Pathshala Shankul, Sarsa, welcoming you all in our new class of session. Dear children, today in this video you are going to learn second grammar topic, that is parts of speech of class 7 in English grammar subject. So dear children, as you know it well that I have already discussed first grammar topic, that is types of sentences. I hope you have checked that video, and if you have not seen that video, go through our YouTube channel Param Guru Pathshala Shankul. You will get that link there. So check that video and learn it. So in this video I am going to discuss parts of speech. How many parts of speech? Which are they? What it called? Everything that I will discuss with example. So watch this video till the end. So dear children, there are 8 parts of speech: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So children, you may learn this in your earlier class. In your previous class, you might have learned this everything about noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, verb, everything. But what are called it that you might have not learned? So these are called parts of speech. So keep it in your mind whenever any teacher or whenever there will be a question that asked you how many parts of speech, so you have to speak there are 8 parts of speech. And which are they? Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Now in this video I will discuss about what is noun, pronoun, adjective, etc. but in a short. So let's see. The first one is noun. So what is a noun? It is a name of person, place, animals, birds, things, etc. It is also called naming words. Dear children, see, in the whole world there are so many things, there are so many people, there are so many places, animals, birds, everything, and they all have name. Understand? That all have name. For example, pen, pencil, bag, bottle, everything. So everything or every person, they have a name. You will not get any idea that you don't know about any name of thing or any name of person or any name of place. No, there will be an everything that must have a name. That is called a naming word. That is called a noun. So if a person's name, that is also called noun, place, animal, birds, things, etc. So noun means it is a name of person, place, animals, birds, things, etc. So you have to prepare this definition. See the example here. For example, Rahul. It is a name of boy. You can also take any girl's name like Riya. Mumbai, place. So see, Mumbai, it has a name. Understand? Like Kolkata. Then in our Gujarat, we can see Vadodara, Ahmedabad, Surat, etc. So every city, they have a name. So that is called noun, naming word. If you see about any animal, so every animal, they have a name. Here I have given only one, tiger, but you can take some more examples like elephant, then zebra, giraffe. Okay, every animal, they have a name. Bird, sparrow. The same way you can take some more examples like pigeon, owl, etc. So every bird they have name. And thing, pencil, pen, pencil, eraser, sharpener, bag, bottle, then TV. Understand? Everything they have name. So dear children, when about noun you have to learn, so that is the thing, that a name of person, place, animal, bird, thing, etc., that is called noun. So Rahul, Mumbai, tiger, sparrow, pencil, these are called noun. It is called naming word. Understand? So what is noun? I hope it is clear. Let's see second one. Pronoun. What is pronoun? So pronoun is a word used in place of noun. See dear children, sometime what happen? For example, Rahul. It is a name of boy. Understand? It is a name of boy. So when you are talking about Rahul, that Rahul is my brother, Rahul lives in Sarsa, Rahul is a good boy, Rahul study in standard 6, Rahul is my best friend, etc., etc. So what the thing is that when you are talking about any person or anything, so again and again we can't use noun. Understand? Again we can't repeat the noun. See, we can't repeat the noun again and again. So instead of that, what we use? Pronoun. And which are the pronoun? Like I, we, you, he, she, it, they, etc. Understand? So these are called pronoun. What is called? Pronoun. So instead of noun, we use pronoun. For example, that Rahul is my brother. He lives in Sarsa. Clear? So in previous I have repeated the word Rahul again and again, that Rahul is my brother, Rahul lives in Sarsa, Rahul is a good boy, blah blah blah. Understand? But I don't want to use the word Rahul again and again. So instead of Rahul, what I will use? He. Now keep it and remember it well. For girl, you have to use she pronoun. For boy, you have to use he pronoun. That means for feminine gender, you have to use she. And for masculine gender, you have to use he. And for the things, you have to use it. Now this is a basic information, that when we have to use he, she and it. Now if there are so many things and so many people, so at that time you can use they, whether there is a feminine gender or masculine gender. Okay? And for myself, for when we are talking about ourselves, whether there is a male or female, but you have to use I. So that's the thing that you will have to learn it in detail. In this video, I'm just going to get the information only what is the pronoun. So that's the thing, that pronoun is a word used in place of noun. And what are the pronoun? I, we, you, he, she, they, it, etc. There are some more pronoun that we will see it later on. Now next one is adjective. What is adjective? So an adjective is a word that used to add something more to the meaning of noun. See dear children, what is an adjective? So adjective is describing word. It is also called describing word. For example, old, good, beautiful, black, young, poor, new, etc. See dear children, sometime when we speak, so we use these words in our sentence. But what it called? That we have to learn it. These words are called an adjective. See the example. Tina is a beautiful girl. Now Tina is a girl, but Tina is a beautiful girl. So girl is a noun and beautiful that added something more to the noun. Understand? Girl तो है कैसी? Beautiful. So beautiful, that is called an adjective. Amit is a good boy. See, Amit is a boy. Boy तो है but कैसा है? Good है. My sister has a new mobile phone. Mobile phone तो है but कैसा? New. So these are called adjective. Understand? These are called adjective. Beautiful, good, new. They added something more to the noun. Girl है beautiful, boy but good, and mobile phone, new mobile phone. So dear children, an adjective is a word that used to add something more to the meaning of noun, that is called an adjective. Let's see next one, and that is a verb. What is verb? Simple. Doing action is called verb. A verb is a word used to express an action. See, in the 24 hours, whatever we do, that is called verb. We laugh, we eat, we drink, we sleep, we jump, we run, we walk, we smile. Understand? We write, we read, everything. So whatever we are doing, that is called verb. Verb means action verb. So write, read, eat, cry, sleep, jump, laugh, walk, etc. These are called verb. Understand? So what is verb? Verb means doing action is called verb. Next one is adverb. Now what is an adverb? An adverb is a word used to add something to the meaning of a verb and an adjective. Adverb क्या है? The same way we have seen that adjective is a word that adds something to the meaning of noun. The same way adverb is a word that used to add something to the meaning of verb. Understand? Let's see some adverb. Carefully, nicely, happily. There are so many adverbs, but here I have given only 3 examples. See, Raj drove the car carefully. Understand? Raj drove the car carefully. राज ने गाड़ी चलाई, बट कैसे? केयरफुली. तो दैट इज अ एक्शन. चलाना, गाड़ी चलाना वो एक एक्शन है, और उसमें किस तरह से चलाई? केयरफुली. सो दैट इज एडेड समथिंग टू द मीनिंग ऑफ वर्ब. Understand? So an adverb is a word that adds something to the meaning of verb and adjective also. In detail we will see later on. Our next one is preposition. Now what is preposition? A preposition is a word that used with a noun or a pronoun to show how the person or thing denoted by a noun or a pronoun stands in a relation to something else. In a simple way, if I say that a preposition is a word that used to shows relation between one thing to another thing. There are some preposition like in, on, under, over, above, at, to, of, etc. Understand? There are some more preposition, but these are the examples that what is preposition: in, on, under, over, above. Now see the example. The book is on the table. Now see, the book is the table. Can we speak like that? No. So what we have to speak? The book is on the table. So on, that is called preposition. And on word shows the relationship between table and book. Book है, कहाँ पर है? table पे. So on, that is called preposition. The next one is the cow is grazing under the tree. The cow is grazing the tree. Can we see? Can we speak? No. So the cow is grazing under the tree. Cow है वो जो ट्री है उसके नीचे grazing मतलब ऐसे खा रही है, ऐसे grazing कर रही है. So under a word that shows the relationship between cow and tree. Clear? So the cow is grazing under the tree. Next one is mother is in the kitchen. Mother is kitchen. Can we say? No. So what we have to speak? Mother is in the kitchen. So in, that is called preposition, and it shows the relationship between kitchen and mother. So the word that used to shows the relationship between one thing to another thing, whether thing or person, but that is called preposition. Okay. Now see the next one, conjunction. A conjunction is a word used to join words and sentences. Conjunction is a word that used to join two words together and two sentences together. See the examples of conjunctions that are and, both, or, that, when, etc. Okay, the word and, both, or, that, when, some more conjunctions are also that, but we will learn in detail. So these are called conjunction. For example, Riya and Tina are best friends. Rina, Tina, friends. Can we speak like this? No. But for Rina and Tina, we have to use and conjunction. So and that join two words, Riya and Tina, वो दोनों को ऐसे join करता है. So Riya and Tina are best friends. The next one is both English and maths are my favorite subjects. Okay, both English and maths are my favorite subject. The next one is interjection. Now what is called interjection? An interjection is a word that expresses some sudden feeling like joy, grief, surprise, etc. See dear children, sometime what happen? Some incident that happened with us suddenly. Understand? So at that time, sometime we express our views suddenly. When we are watching a match of India and Pakistan, we don't know that who will win, but if India will win, so definitely we become so happy, and when we win the match, so that is our sudden action and we express our joy. Hooray! Sometimes we speak like this, hooray. Okay, when you are walking on the road and you fall down and you will be get hurt by falling on the road, so oh, ouch. Understand? So these are called sudden actions and sudden expression of your feelings. So an interjection is a word that expresses some sudden feeling like joy, grief, surprise, etc. When someone give you gift, okay, so that will become a surprise for you. So at that time you become so happy, oh wow, thank you so much, like this. When you see a rainbow in the sky after rain and suddenly you say, wow, what a rainbow. When you see any beautiful dress, so you will say, wow, what a beautiful dress. So these are words, dear children, that we use for our expresses our sudden feeling. For example, wow, oops, what, oh, hello, yak, hooray, etc. These are called interjection. What is called? Interjection. See the example. Wow, what a beautiful dress. The same I have already given example. Wow, what a beautiful dress. Here you are expresses your feelings. Hooray, we won the match. So that is also your happiness, your joy.